Hi, thanks for joining me. My name is Liz. This week's movement video is all about getting strong, either using just your body weight or if you've been training for a little while, adding resistance like a kettlebell or a dumbbell or a barbell to some of the moves if you don't have the exact same setup that I've got here. So we're going to be going through some single leg deadlifts. Push-up variation, I'm going to be using the TRX system, and also going to be doing an inverted row. So I'll be using a barbell sitting across the squat rack here. You can use a barbell and do a row. You could use 2 dumbbells, 2 kettlebells, or even just do single if you've only got one weight. And then also some split squats or some lunges straight up and down. We're going to get warmed up first, just a quick warm up, a bit of mobility stuff, and then we'll get into the work. So if you feel like you need to do more of a warm up, please do. So it's going to get some arm circles happening. I do a pretty similar warm up when I do most of my weight training. And then just depending on the big moves that I'm doing, I might add them into the warm up, just using body weight or even a light weight as well, just to kind of get a feel for the move, just changing sides. So we don't really need to worry about getting the heart rate up. We don't need to go for a run or anything like that. We want to get the body primed and ready to lift some stuff or to lift your body as well. Hands to hips, just get some circles happening. Got Aria down on the floor. I don't know if you can actually see her there in the camera. It's a bit of a hot day here today, so she's struggling a little bit. Good, then bringing the feet underneath the hips. I'm going to press your hips back, draw the belly in, and drive up through the heels, stand up. So pressing back, so kind of like a good morning kind of thing. Get a bit of lengthening through the hamstrings, and then engagement as you stand up. So think butt first, so butt goes back, and then standing tall. So we're going to take that into single leg. So plant one foot into the floor, don't worry which one it is at the moment. Keep the chest up, roll the shoulders back, and just start to tip from the hip. Take the back leg long, pressing through the supporting heel that's on the ground, and then driving through it as you stand up. So you might think of this like a drinking bird. I always think of that Simpsons episode where Homer's on the computer and he gets really big, he's in that big kimono thing, and he gets the drinking bird to press the key on the keyboard, and then the nuclear power plant blows up. You probably know what I'm talking about, maybe you don't. That's okay, sometimes I don't know if I know what I'm talking about. Just do one more on this side. And we're going to swap sides. So this is going to be one of the big moves that we do today, single leg deadlift. If you've never done it before, I suggest actually just sticking with body weight, and then you can add resistance to it. So either a dumbbell or a kettlebell. So lots of stability, balance coming up. Good, just do that one more time. And then we'll come down to the ground, hit some push-ups just from the knees to begin with. So we'll go just for 10 push-ups, down and up. So focusing on that core brace, shoulders away from the ears, driving the palms down through the floor as you press up. Good, we've got 4 more. 3, 2, 1. Down and up, take a little shake out, and let's get into it. So have a quick sip of my drink. So 2 sets of 12. So big reps, not a lot of sets. So you want a weight that is going to challenge you, where the last kind of 2 to 3 reps you think, oh, maybe I've got another 2 or 3 left in me, but we're not going to go to full, complete max out. If you find that you do the 2 sets and you think, oh, I've probably got a bit more, do another set. That's totally okay. So the weight's going to be in your right hand, and we're going to take the right leg back first. So just to demonstrate, we keep tall, shoulders back and down. We tip from the hip. Kettlebell comes straight down towards the floor. We don't touch it there though. And then we drive through the heel to stand up. So we're going to do 12 of those. I'm going to face this way just so you can kind of get a bit of better view of what's happening. So breathing in on the way down, breathing out to stand. So we call that 1, 2. Try and keep the hips as level as you can. Keep the shoulders locked back in and down. And when we tip, we're not reaching down. So we keep that shoulder locked, and it's literally just straight down, straight up. Can help sometimes if you've got a mirror, just to kind of make sure that you've got a nice long spine. We've got 2 more on this side. 1, 2, good, and we swap sides. Get a belly on the other hand, plant the heel down, draw your belly in, and then we tip and drive. So with that back leg, you want to keep it long, and you can either point through the heel or point through the toes. So just whatever feels best for you. I like to kind of point through the heel of the foot. That's halfway. So don't kind of rush the movements, but you just want to move at a pace that feels good for you. Good, we've got 2 more. Last one. Nice. All right, shake it out. I feel a bit of a burn happening in your leg or legs. So coming now, setting yourself up for push-up. So I'm going from the suspension system. You can just do normal push-ups. You can have your feet elevated possibly if you wanted to. So bring your feet up onto a step, or even do the push-up with the hands on the step. Main thing, nice long spine, draw your belly in, keep that nice and steady, and then we lower down and drive up. So we're going for 12, 2, 3. So we keep the shoulders away from the ears, and then whatever you're pressing into with the palms, really drive the palms into that as you press up. Squeeze the shoulder blades together on the way down, and then we open them up on the way up. Good, we've got 2 more. Nice. All right, check that out. So I really like this way of training, of going from lower body to upper body, or upper body to lower body, and just making sure if you're kind of setting out your own sessions, that you're doing the big moves first. So we've got our deadlifts here, we've got the push-ups. They're the first ones that take the most amount of energy. Well, it all takes a lot of energy, but they want the big moves done first. All right, so we're gonna go round 2 of our single leg deadlifts. Set yourself up, and then we tip and drive. So I've got a bit of a love-hate relationship with these. Struggled with them for a very long time and still do a little bit. Focusing on your breath, breathing in as you lower, and then breathing out as you press. We've got 2 more. 1, 2, and swap sides. So no messing around with our training. 2. And just bring your focus to somewhere in front, something that's not moving. Bracing the core, driving the heel into the floor. You might find that just kind of helps with a little bit of that balance. 4 more. 2, good, last one. Nice, shake it out. All right, second set of push-ups. Choose your poison. Whatever you've got available to you, so you can always make something work for you. All right, shoulders down, core braced, tucking the pelvis under, and we come down and press up. 3, so our push-up is a moving plank, quite a challenging move. It's a fantastic move though to learn. Really great strength, core control. Good, you've got 2 more. You okay, Aria? Yeah? Good, shake that out. So you might notice we've gone through it pretty quickly. That's okay. The good news is you can work out. You don't need hours and hours in the gym. You do a session like this, maybe do 2-3 rounds, and it's your full body trained. It's pretty awesome, convenient way to train, and you're gonna get fit, lean, strong. All right, moving into split squats, or you might know them as lunges. So again, body weight, one leg back, hips are square, chest is up. We lower down, we drive up. So it's not shifting forward and back. We're straight down, straight up, front thigh parallel to the floor. I'm gonna add a weight, I'm gonna hold it in my right hand. I've got my left leg forward, so we're doing that, or you can do your right leg forward, whatever works. And off we go. So down, 1, 2, so the back heel's lifted, driving through the front heel, and the ball of the foot of the back foot. Good, bending through the back knee. Good, last 2. 1, 2, step it in. Let's swap sides, I'll face you guys, I'll face you for the next round. Chest up, shoulders back, straight down, straight up. And of course, if you need, add more weight, take some weight off, or whatever feels good for you today. Just remembering, we want to change it. You got to challenge it that little bit. Good, last one. Okay, I'm just going to grab a barbell. So setting up now, for the inverted rows. So either doing a kind of barbell, dumbbell or kettlebell row, pulling up, either single or double if you've only got one weight. Otherwise, if you've got access to something like this, that you can set up an inverted row. So that's what that looks like. Gonna come down, hands are gonna come out, a little bit wider than the shoulders. We find plank position from this way, I think you can still see me, and then we pull ourselves up and lower down. Just make sure shoulders aren't hunching up and shoulder blades squeeze together as you pull up, and then release it back down. So we're going for 12. It's a pretty big move, it's a challenging move. If you need to, you can kind of bend your knees a little bit, and that'll take some of the tension out. Off we go, 1, 2, 3. Stay strong through the core, and try not to arch through the lower back. You're just gonna load up that area there, we don't want that. Good, 2 more. 1, 2. Woo. All right, maybe we should have done that before the push-ups. Okay, round 2, lunges, set it up. One leg back, one leg forward, weight or no weight, down and up. So these moves here, some of the kind of fundamental movement patterns that the body loves to do. And it's really important that we can perform these moves, perform them well. Good, 1 more. Step in, step back, down, up. 2, 3, 5. 8. So focusing on the move, focusing on what you feel working. Glute, thigh, you might feel that back thigh. Now I've lost count. Let's go, 1 more, 2 more. That'll do, shake it out. All right, last set of our inverted rows. Hey Aria, you like inverted rows, don't you? Yeah, you're so cute. Gonna give her a little kiss. All right, back to work. Back to work, all right, darling. She gets a bit freaked out. All right, round 2, we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Get that big squeeze happening. There's gonna be a bit of bicep as well as you pull up, but we want those back muscles activating. 11, 12. Good, shake it out. Now remember, you can do more rounds. If you feel like, oh man, I'm really feeling good, I want to fatigue myself a little bit more, you can do some kind of high intensity interval training. I also really like to mix that in with my weight training. So I do have some videos previously, some short HIIT sessions. So feel free to go give those a go, or something that you enjoy doing, maybe some sleds, some kettlebell swings, a little bit on a bike, maybe some sprints. Have some fun with it. I hope you enjoyed. If you have any questions, please reach out, and I'll see you next time. And also make sure you stretch. Do a little bit of stretching, like Aria, she's good at that.